But there's no room for passion in a Jedi's heart. I simply indulged your game until I was better prepared to face you. You will not claim that vile artifact.
Greetings, this is episode 15 of the Good Togruta Assassin walkthrough, and you're about to see the end of the Alderaan chapter, the end of the Alderaan story. Sianka is eager to get back to gameplay because she's been taking far too many breaks lately, and I hope that you will agree with me. I first need to take a little bit of a step side, get up here, I don't know why, but the higher ground is always appealing. Check back on the quest to remind myself and you all watching what we're doing and why. We just did some nice love story in the previous episode, a very unique and very unusual for a Sith cinematic and dialogue outcome, because as you know, this is the good version of the Sith Assassin walkthrough, and all the decisions are the good ones if they are present. If there aren't, there are some neutral ones. By good, of course, I mean the light side decision. You have landed on Alderaan in search of a piece of Tulak Horde's lost artifact. We've almost found it, by the way. Found it. Only to find that the key to the artifact's hidden location is in the hands of a powerful Jedi from House Organa. Everything on Alderaan is about or involving House Organa all the time. It doesn't matter if you're 3000 years back into the past, Organa is still here and still annoying you. You've retrieved the Elysium Vault key from Nomar Organa. Elanatul is calling on your personal holocommunicator, and that's why we have this flashy thing. Let's see what they want.
Sith, so sorry to interrupt. I hope your meeting with Lady Rist went well.
I was able to persuade her to my way of seeing things.
You'll have your artifact soon, then. I'm glad to hear it. Like I said, I'm very sorry to trouble you, but we have a problem on our hands, and you may be the only one who can solve it.
Tell me the situation, and I'll see what I can do.
Oh, thank you. I have intelligence that Organa is preparing a reprisal for your raid on House Alder. According to our spy, Organa has assembled a contingent of Jedi to attack House Thul. I sent Ertl and his Sith to investigate, but they haven't returned.
Do you think Ertl's been killed?
We've lost contact, and I fear the worst. Please, all I ask is that you locate and take out Organa's Jedi contingent within House Organa before they have a chance to strike. And if you could find out what happened to Ertl and the other Sith, I would appreciate that as well. But the Jedi are first priority.
The first two options are what I consider light side and neutral, although they don't give light side points at all. But since we are not going dark side, I think this one is the most appropriate.
Thank you. And I assure you, House Thul is a generous ally. Thul also has a vault in the Elysium, and the key will be yours. Once our safety is assured, Organa will expect an attack and be heavily guarded. Please hurry. I don't know how much time we have.
Have you noticed, especially on the upper clothing of the character in the hologram, the way that anti-aliasing in the game doesn't cover this? I don't know if it's on purpose or for some other reason, but it really looks ugly. It reminds me of the days of the game before the anti-aliasing was available at all. This light green arrow is because I haven't finished the bonus quest, but I can't return now, plus I don't really care about it. Remember, this is a walkthrough with the 12x. Here we are, about to enter the Jedi enclave. The pathway leads through here to the south and then take a right. Through the stairs, of course, we will face some enemies, but I'm not in a mood to kill them all, even though they are normal guys, my level mind you. I finally caught up, leveled up with my own level and the quests that I'm doing. Usually it is the best case, at least in my personal experience, when the quest is your own level or one level below yours. This would allow for a smooth and quick, easy killing while not losing any XP from the reward in the end.
So you need me after all.
does look like a real Jedi temple. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
How's this for shooting?
We don't need tutorials, do we? Another dead one. Took care of her much quicker this time. Oh no, full inventory, that's always the worst case. Oh no. This one is... What? Who? This was the one I was supposed to save, I think. Uh-huh. Defeat the Jedi Strike Commander. We are a stealth class, we can take advantage from that. And he's dead. Remember, the challenge becomes greater and greater as we go weaker with levels, because the gear I'm wearing is still very behind my current level. What was it? Level 25, it says, yes.
Ah, Sith. We just received word from House Organa. They want a temporary truce. Apparently you were too much for them.
All in service to you, my lady.
House Thal is once more indebted to the Empire, and of course, to you personally. The Elysium is where the houses keep their dearest treasures. I'm sure you'll find something of value. Thank you again, Sith. House Thal is once more secure. I don't know what would have happened without you.
I know, you wouldn't have been able to finish the story. Oh, look at this! Would it be a good idea to take the 12 basic commendations, provided I have way more than enough, not on this character, but overall? And here is an advice for everybody just beginning the game. Regardless of what the game is offering you, the basic commendations are always better, because I don't know if you hear that sound, but it's a very weird machinery running outside. There is some construction site happening, and I will leave this in the video because it's fun. So back on the topic of the basic commendations, they're good for everybody, regardless of their level and class. While this green piece is only going to be useful to me for about 2, maybe 3 levels. After that it will become obsolete. I know that my slot there is empty, but this is just a very temporary upgrade. And yes, every upgrade with a basic comm while leveling is also temporary, but if you decide tomorrow, you could use those basic commendations on your level 50 character or 60 and boost their armor to do some new daily quests, or maybe start doing ops.
Miss me, huh?
While I'm talking, this girl wanted to attack me, and obviously I don't want to bother. So next step is take personal shuttle to the Elysium. This means I will have to quickly jump back because it's free. I'm a subscriber with all of the legacy perks for quick travel, and it's absolutely free to me. So I can use that whenever and wherever I please. If you remember in the previous episode, I told you that it's important to always have a near camp, so sometimes it's better if you just go to the next one and discover it and then run back and do your quest. The previous quest was right over there. Now let's see if I can find the closest and the easiest path through this next objective. You know, jumping and falling, well, falling mostly has always been my speciality. That must be the pathway over there. Do you see the little bit of a map that's discovered and hinting to us that this is a turn right? Oh, seriously, a plant stopped me. That's nice. I have less than 1 level before the next upgrade, and maybe from this point on it would be wiser if I start upgrading every 4 levels, because it appears that I'm too lazy to upgrade the gear of my companions. That's why I currently play with the DPS companion under the name of Andronicus, who's a cool guy, but I still miss my tank fellow. Val, who we all learned and grew up learning to like. I think I messed up that line. Because he doesn't wear an outfit system. There is no outfit in the outfit slot. Let's see some action indeed. The Elysium is our next stop. I have to be honest, this cutscene right here with the ship flying off and then landing reminded me of the crazy long live stream on YouTube that I watched for the past few days. It was a special live event from Disney and Star Wars on the official Star Wars channel on YouTube. Unboxing combined with cool documentaries and all kinds of trailers and advertisements, everything about Star Wars. The unboxing was for the 2 days, because today is Friday and they called it Force Friday. Disney is presenting all kinds of new selections of toys, costumes, and all kinds of weird and cool stuff about Star Wars. Of course, 99% of them will not be available here in Bulgaria for at least another few months. Maybe they will import some when the new episode launches because of it, but otherwise I highly doubt that there is going to be some new stuff here. I do have my eyes on some Lego sets. Yes, I did outgrow the Lego times when I played with Lego, but I still like my collections. It's not like I have a huge collection, no, don't get me wrong. What now? Deactivate your Gunner Vault's force field. Let's see.
Take that.
Quick and efficient, deactivating the shield, and then probably the same thing on the other one.
Sith? Don't be.
No, Mar.
That was a clever trick you played back there, but there's no room for passion in a Jedi's heart. I simply indulged your game until I was better prepared to face you. You will not claim that vile artifact.
Seriously, he's a betrayer? That part of the story I have forgotten.
I can't believe Lady Rist hasn't killed you yet.
Rahana is a smart woman. And out of the influence of your forked tongue, she was open to reason. When you manipulate people's emotions toward your own ends, you only prove the Jedi philosophy. The Jedi are elevated by higher things than emotion, by peace and justice.
He deserves to die. But let's delay it a little bit.
Not all emotions are bad. Try love sometime.
It is not for a Jedi to love and let his thoughts be clouded, weighted down by matter and emotion. If you will not relent, then my Padawans and I are forced to kill you.
You have no idea who you're dealing with.
Spare me your arrogance. The darkness cannot hope to stand against the armies of the light.
This is actually supposed to be reversed. The light has no chance against the darkness, you know.
Right between the eyes. I love this.
This was a very, very close fight. It is time to pick up the artifact and be gone. I would like to go and take a closer look at this second objective. I absolutely don't remember it, and I'm really curious to see what it is about. Good one. This is a class quest, but it only bonus rewards you stuff. And of course I have to select a reward. Again, a reminder, if you pick the stupid Force Wielder mod 12, you might be happy for a level 2 or 5. But remember, today one mod costs 2 basic commendations, and it's very stupid idea by BioWare to leave this as a choice. You know that before the 12x was activated, these quests used to reward a lot smaller number in basic comms, or none in most cases. And today, there is absolutely no point choosing the other rewards. It is time to go back to my ship, and we know that the quickest way to travel there is through the character's stronghold. If you haven't seen my sanctuary before, now is your good chance. That's all. I do have plenty of crappy decorations like paintings on the walls, but they were created just to boost my what was this called? Maximum hook count. Alright, never mind. Reputation, something. Do we have mail? Don't tell me it's another spam mail. Of course it's another spam mail. I've been getting these every day on every character lately. Back on the topic, so I don't waste your time and my own. Exit to the starship, and we have to use the starship holo terminal because the next planet will be before us soon.
Ah, apprentice, you have the artefact. Wonderful. And Lady Fool sends her thanks once more for your aid against Organa's Jedi.
There is something special though before that, and I'm going to let you see what I mean.
I only did it for the prize.
And won an important victory. Lady Fool is a vital ally to the Empire. By all accounts, you have a very promising future ahead of you, apprentice. Now that you've found the last of the artifacts, I hope to see you on Dromund Kaas as soon as possible. We still have much work to do.
Picking up, of course, again the basic commendations and the quick, swift travel to Dromund Kaas. I wonder if it's important in this case that the quest is telling me to use my ship to travel to Dromund Kaas. What if I use a teleport? Fortunately or unfortunately, I don't have it available. Where was Dromund Kaas? On this character, so I can't test it. But in many cases, it is absolutely recommended to do what the quest objective tells you. That's why.
You're looking for Sash? Well, she's not here. Allow me to introduce myself. Darth Thanaton. Don't worry, I haven't done anything to your master. I'm far too interested in how this game she's playing will turn out. I've waited a long time to meet you. An alien in the Sith ranks is an extremely rare thing.
I'm never going to hear the end of that, am I?
No, you won't. Not until you convince your naysayers of your worth. I'm not concerned with your origins. The trials on Korriban are an honored tradition designed to sift out the unworthy. I trust they've served their purpose. I want to speak to you about your master.
Are you still angry about the Scotia incident?
The Scotia incident is the least of my concerns, or your master's transgressions. Darth Zash is arrogant and reckless. The reckless have a way of defeating themselves in the end. When she finally self-destructs, be careful not to get caught in the blast. A young Sith should not associate herself too closely with a master like Zash.
A young Sith can't get very far without a powerful master.
You must seek your own way. Carve out your own victories. The cult you won on Nar Shaddaa was a good first step, but it's not enough. A Sith cannot live without a power base. Good luck.
My child, your power has grown since we last met. Your strength will rise and shake the Sith. I feel it. Now, I have another gift for you. One that was dearer to me than even my life. My own lightsaber. Until now, lost to me. But through your great power in the Force, I have found it. You must claim it.
So where do I find this lightsaber?
I entrusted it to my faithful retainer, Jonas Aeschylus, the only servant who didn't betray me when Tulak Horde moved against me. He swore he and his heirs would keep it safe until the time that my heir would return to claim it. His heir is on Nar Shaddaa, working in one of the casinos there. Her name is Mila Aeschylus. Go to her and claim your inheritance.
Travel to Nar Shaddaa will be for the next episode. I hope that we all are curious how the lightsaber would look like. Maybe some of us know, maybe some of us don't. Thank you guys for enjoying this episode number 15 of the Good Togruta Assassin playthrough. Remember that the best way to show your affection with the content I produce is throwing a like, leaving me a comment, sharing the video with other people, and all of these good ways to support me are always noticed. And remember, 1 like equals 1 smile from me. 1 comment equals 3 smiles from me. Bye guys, see you next time. Remember, you can find me also on Twitch, Twitter and Facebook. For my non-Star Wars activities, I invite you to subscribe to my second YouTube channel.